And right here, look at this. Oh my gosh, we're used to the y being by itself, right? Right, we're used to like y equals 3x minus 5. No, there's this 4 here. What are we going to do? Well, let's get rid of it. Let's get y by itself. And so we're going to remember some of the rules that we learned last year in pre-algebra in middle school, where we looked at the 4 and it says plus 4. Well, to get rid of it, we're going to have to do the opposite, right? To get rid of a 4, we're going to subtract a 4, because 4 minus 4 is 0. Voila, it's gone. Okay, so it's gone. We're going to bring the y down. What you say, I can hear you saying it, even though I'm behind the screen. All right, you're saying, wait a minute, Miss Overby. If this is an equation where both sides are equal to each other, and you just subtracted 4 from one side, now it's not equal. You've got to subtract 4 from the other. Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to subtract 4 from the other. Now, I'm not going to subtract 4 from the 5x, because 5x and 4 are not like terms, so they can't do any addition or subtraction together. So I'm going to bring down the 5x, but I am going to combine the negative 2 minus 4. So in my calculator, I'd hit negative 2, then minus a 4. I'd hit enter, and I'm going to get a negative 6. So look what we have now. We have got a line. We've got an equation that's in slope-intercept form. Yay! So that's what we're going to do, class. Each time we see an equation where the y is not alone, we're going to work until the y is alone, and it's in the slope-intercept form. And now we know how to graph, right? That's my y-intercept. So I'm going to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's my slope, which I'm going to remind myself to run 1. So to find the next point, I'm going to rise up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and run 1. And there we have it. So that is the first new part of our lesson. Let's see if we have something else new. We do. All right. So this is the same thing, right? Oh, it is a little different. I agree. There are parentheses here, where the last one, we didn't have parentheses, did we? All right, so we do have to get rid of the negative 3. I agree. It needs to go to the other side. But we have parentheses to deal with first. So before we even work with this, I want you to stop for a second and read this. I actually just scooted out of the way in front of the screen as if you're still sitting here in the class and looking at. Okay, you can see it. I didn't need to scoot. All right, so this is called point slope form. And this is an important form, but we are not going to graph from this form. We are going to change it into slope intercept form. So before we can move the 3 over, the negative 3 over, we're going to get rid of these parentheses so then it can look like the problem that we just did. So here we go. When we have parentheses, it's telling us that the 2 needs to be distributed to both things in the parentheses. Is this coming back to you? So we're going to go ahead and say 2 times x. Well, that's just 2x. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10. Then we're going to bring down the y minus 3. So when we see an equation that's not in slope-intercept form and has parentheses, we want to distribute to get rid of the parentheses, because now the problem looks just like the problem we just graphed in problem number 6. So here we go. We want to get rid of that negative 3. And how are we going to do that? That's right. To get rid of a negative 3, we're going to add a 3, because negative 3 plus 3 is 0. So it's gone. We got a y. That's right. Whatever we do to one side, we have to do the other. I'm going to add a 3, and I'm just going to combine the negative 10 with the 3, because the 2x and the 3 are not like terms, and we cannot add or subtract like terms. They just don't add or subtract with each other. So we're going to bring down the 2x, and negative 10 plus 3 is negative 7. So now we're going to graph this. We know that our y-intercept is negative 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we know our slope is 2. That means rise up 2, run 1, and there you have it. So the new part of this lesson was pretty short. I went through it pretty quickly, so since this is such a short lesson, you may want to go back and listen to me teach number 6 and 7 again, but we're going to practice these a lot in class. So thank you very much for joining me. You guys are doing great with these flipped lessons, and I look forward to seeing you in class.